It should be working. What's going on? Should be working. I clicked preview stream. No? Did I? Oh yeah, I'm streaming. What the heck? Keep video on, obviously. Duh. So, hi.
We're live.
Yeah, we're live. It's been a while
That was
since.
a collection. Oh shit, what? Less than the middle of the stream and I've already swore twice.
Pardon?
This is nothing, just go on with your intro.
Yeah, but, hi. It's me, Arctic. No! That's the old me. It's me, Gats222. Hi. This is gonna be a bit weird considering this is the only video that's gonna be on my thing at the minute, my channel. So yeah, I'm here with my good friend Paddles.
How do?
He's currently eating pizza. The stream seems to be working well from what I can see. The stream.
They didn't come for the professionalism, they came for the theories.
Yeah, exactly. So, as you can see in the title, today we're just going to be actually just talking about, you know, theories. Sorry, this is gonna screw up for a little minute, so I apologize heavily. I'm just trying to get the chat in view. My phone isn't going off, is it? No, it is not. Okay, so I can see the chat. Okay. It would be helpful if it worked, because you know that helps. Sorry.
Right, so are we in business then?
Yes, we are in business. We will start theorizing in a minute. Like, as you can see, I've been on call for a little while, so meh. Well, obviously not, because you can't see my cursor. Okay. I'm back. Hi. Hi! Considering it's Undertale related. So today we're going to be basically just theorizing and speculating theories for Undertale, because, you know, we do that. Like, we were on the...
That game hasn't been theorized to death.
Totally not! But, like, the other day we were on call for like about 3 hours just speculating and theorizing, and it's like, what the hell? So,
How excited we got, how genuinely excited we both got.
I know, it was so weird. And sorry for, like, any really bad quality or anything. I'm in my room, as you can see from my Arctic videos. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess, but...
You'll probably get most of the poor quality from my end, so...
Yeah. So, apologies from him. So, yeah. I don't know if you can hear him or not. So, basically, what we are going to be doing is just theorizing. That's literally it. We come up with a few theories the other day, so that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be sharing our theories and our thoughts as well on Undertale. So, yeah, let's get to it, I guess. It's been a while since I've done a stream.
Just a quick update, I now own a dolphin.
I don't even know. Ah, no, my phone. Okay, so like, you know, there's all this speculation going on, like, about Gaster and everything, you know, especially with the tarot cards coming out as well, like Gaster having the actual Gaster blasters, suggesting he's the creator of them, as well as
The name, just saying.
Pardon?
I want to guess that from the name, Gaster Blaster.
No, but it's like many people didn't actually just want to speculate. What the hell is going on with my mouse? Ah! It went to the other screen because life. No, but like many people, well, as well as many people saying that, you know, it's Gaster. Obviously, he made them because the name Gaster Blaster. But like some other people have been speculating that they could just be an artifact left behind and Sans took control of them. And also, there was a bone on the tarot card as well, suggesting he's a skeleton and uses bone attacks. So obviously he has some relation to Sans, but the question is, what kind of relation? And obviously we see the hand symbols like that, and you know, whatever the other one is. I don't know, like that maybe. I don't know. Suggesting he speaks in windings. So beware the man who speaks in hands. So yeah, the idea that we came up with is that, you know, as well as Gaster being lost in the void because it shows the grey doll, which is the void, and he fell into his own creation, which shows in the card as well that there is the core underneath him as well. So it obviously it obviously is his invention.
Before we continue, quick question. Which one will we be going over first? The one that I have the idea of, or the one that you have the idea of?
Well, I'm just going over the Gaster theory, you know, the one that we came up with.
Yeah, go on then. Sorry, I just wanted to grab by a second.
Which I can't remember what the theory was. Oh my god, that's bad. That's bad, I should have.
Great memory. Great memory.
Shut up, you. So, would you like to recall this? Surely you remember it.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I want to see how far you get.
I just did.
That's all you remember from it.
Yeah.
Bravo.
I have cookies.
Bravo.
Shut up.
Magnifique. Basically, when we were talking about Undertale, when was it? A few nights ago, right?
Yeah, probably like Tuesday night, Wednesday night. Yeah,
Something
probably
like that.
Wednesday night because I went out on the Thursday.
Basically, this is the theory that started off our whole, you know, hype for, and the idea to do this stream. Basically, I thought with the fact that Gaster having the circles cut out of both of his hands, that one of the circles
Yeah, I remember now. Sorry. I remember now.
One of the circles could have been used as his DNA and his biological tissue to artificially create a son for himself. And being that Sans is older than Papyrus, it would be Sans as the first creation. And when he saw how Sans turned out, he might have wanted to test it out with and do another one, cutting the circle out of the other hand, artificially creating Papyrus. And that was what sparked the whole debate. I wouldn't say debate, I'd say theorizing and the whole idea for this video. Speculation, there we go.
Yeah, so it's like what we thought was like Gaster cutting out obviously 2 holes from his hands to create Sans and Papyrus. Whilst that is also being the case, it's like, why would he do this in the first place? You know, obviously he's a scientist, the royal scientist before Alphys. So obviously he must have had been appointed to something. So with the 2 souls that we have used, which is justice and kindness, like justice being Sans and kindness being Papyrus, the human souls. That's what we also came up with. Yes.
Going on that, I've been thinking recently, and this was also part of the idea, you know, thinking about where things could be going wrong and stuff.
Yeah.
All the souls are linked to positive emotions, except from red in determination, because that can be used as in positive and negative light.
Also, integrity as well.
Integrity, yeah.
Yeah, because then it's like, with it being such a strong emotion, that you feel strong emotions towards something and you're honest about it. So basically, like, if you killed someone, you are honest that you have killed someone.
Yeah. You get what I mean, though?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Souls are linked to in most cases, the emotions that are linked to the souls are used in positive light. And how are you on about judgment in the form of Sans going on this idea of it going on a genocide one, basically? I found a couple of things wrong with that idea, for me anyway. You might be able to debunk it, but for me, I think I found two things that could be wrong with it.
Right.
One, why would this positively linked emotion decide out of nowhere to go on a genocide run? It just sounds a bit off to me, if you get
Well, we normally just go out of whack to go on a genocide run as well, if you think about it.
me. I'm not thinking more player wise, I'm thinking more storyline wise. Like, why would
Right,
one
yeah.
decide to go? Like, it doesn't really make much sense to me, if you get me.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
And that's the other thing, this whole idea of the genocide one anyway. Surely, if another soul, this other emotion, went on the genocide one, everyone would be dead already. So how would the underground have been able to repopulate?
Yeah, exactly. And considering that it's all just mainly like it's all mainly like, if you kill someone, you've done bad. If you've not killed anyone, you've done good. All that.
Also, no, where was I? Oh yeah, 7 years. Correct me if I'm wrong, but 7 years since the beginning of Undertale, from when Mount Epic got closed after the human monster war. Am I right?
Yeah, roughly.
How would the entirety of the underground have been able to repopulate in less than 7 years if one of the emotions did go on a genocide run and kill everyone?
Hmm.
Plus King Asgore was the king back when Mount Eber got closed off. So if this emotion really did go on this genocide run, then surely there'd have been such. If people did survive, surely there'd be such a big lack of faith in the king that they would have replaced him as soon as possible.
You see, ow. That's why Gaster comes in. Oh, so to say like if the entire underground was completely abolished,
Yeah.
completely died. Not everyone died if you think about it. A lot of people evacuated as well.
People did evacuate, but
And plus,
I
this
do.
is based on when Kara. If you carefully look at the intro, there's not two stripes on the shirt. There's one stripe. So that is 7 years later. That is Kara falling down. It's Kara falling down. So basically, Kara didn't go on a genocide run. The story of Kara and Asriel. Kara didn't go on a genocide run. So, and if you remember, Asriel absorbed the human soul, went across the barrier, and came back and spread it and his
Oh, the
dust.
barrier was in place at this time. I thought it was Charvadine, which was what sparked the monster and human war. I thought that's how it went.
No, the monster human war happened before Kara fell down.
The wasn't it the monsters got scared of the humans
I don't know what
and they
sparked the
tried.
war. Once upon a time, two races ruled the earth, men and beasts. One day, war broke out between the two races. It never actually says why war broke out.
Mm.
It never states why it broke out. But yeah, going back to that point, it's based when Kara fell down because the screen actually shows one stripe on the shirt, not two. Frisk has two stripes. Kara has one stripe.
Still, I do have some form of valid point, don't I? If this
Yeah,
emotion
you do.
did go side run, how would they have been able to repopulate everyone in time?
Yeah,
the-
they do. You do have a valid
And
point
then
there.
that was the like big idea I
That
had.
could be like after a
in my-
neutral run. Like after a neutral run, a new soul comes along and does a genocide run on everyone, and then there's no point, and then there's no way to reset it once a genocide run has been done. It's done. They can't go back and reset it because they're not determination. Um, But yeah. What was I going to say now? Back to our point on Gaster. That's it. Back to our point on Gaster. And Sans and Papyrus being originally 2 human souls. That was what we were on about. So I'm like, we speculated that Sans is the soul of justice and Papyrus is the soul of kindness or bravery. Kindness / bravery. We don't know because he's both brave but kind, but mainly kindness. So we normally went on with like Papyrus being just the soul of kindness. So originally what we thought is that Sans is a human, so basically justice. When the justice soul fell down, they obviously got killed, like, as you know. I can't remember what colour justice is. I think it's orange maybe, or light blue.
Oh, justice was dark blue.
Justice is dark blue.
If I remember correctly, yeah.
Hang on, let me look up the souls.
Alright, go on then.
Oh, wrong thing. Don't want that. What just be a minute? 7 humans. Oh, shut up! My God. Justice. No, justice is yellow.
Oh, justice is yellow.
Yeah, kindness is green. I remember that, but justice is yellow. But yeah, with our theory of Sans and Papyrus both being human souls originally, because they're skeletons if you remember, and when we kill them we don't see them having a soul. So like when we slaughter Papyrus, we chop off his head, but we don't see his soul disappear. That is also the case with... Which is also the case with Undyne, but she died from being too determined. She died from determination, so she obviously just turned to goop. So obviously her soul...
I don't know what is.
Pardon?
If that's not the best excuse to get out of school ever, I don't know what is. Died from having too much determination.
Oh, that'd be fun. Just, like, I died from having too much determination. Ugh. But yeah, we're mainly focusing on Sans and Papyrus because, you know, they're both skeletons, obviously relation with bones. Sans has the Gaster Blasters. Papyrus is supposedly Sans' brother. So yeah, what we thought is that Sans is obviously the soul of justice because of his judgment of you, and how if you do a complete genocide run and kill everybody, then that's it. Like, that's it. He gets justice on you, karma. And also Papyrus being kind to you. He just non-stop constantly believes in you and all that. Like, even because when you do a pacifist run,
Another thing we had the idea of. Sorry to take a little detour from here, but
no, it's
that
fine.
reminded me of another. Oh, I'm drawing a blank now. I've just stopped your story and now I'm drawing a blank. That's it. Papyrus knowing about the resets.
Yeah, but the resets will come on afterwards. At the minute, we're just focusing on the souls. So we'll do the resets afterwards.
Yeah.
So basically what we were thinking was basically just that, you know, Papyrus being kind and then Sans being justice. So obviously after Asgore took the 2 souls of the humans, Justice and Kindness. I could not think there for a minute. We see that they are obviously in the coffins, but obviously their remains are there. So what Gaster was probably appointed to do was to try and bring them back to life, which thus links in with Paddles' idea. Which also links in with Paddles' idea of Gaster bringing them back to life by cutting out 2 things of his hand. So they were originally humans, but because that we don't see their soul, they are obviously a monster, but they are artificially created. They are asexually produced.
Combining human DNA and human human biological matter and combining it with the magic and the power of Gaster and his abilities being a monster and a scientist.
Exactly. Sorry, there's like so many wires, it's unbelievable. So I need to be careful not to knock my laptop, which I just did.
Wire, you're
That was sensational. It was so humorous. That tickled my funny bone. You're so punny.
Just get to the punch line already.
Just get to the punt.
I am hungry.
Same, but I can't get food. I don't want you terrorizing my channel. And I don't want to go downstairs at the same time because it requires unplugging my HDMI cable so I can see the chat. Say something, I'm giving up on you. It says say something there, so, you know. Song references! I'll be the one if you want me to. Also, I have violin. Violin is cool. I love violin. Not playing it though. I'm really bad.
Right, so are we getting back to these dank-ass theories then?
Yep. Yeah, sorry.
We'll go with the papyrus one now. Because do you think we've covered everything?
No, we'll go to the reset theory first. And then we'll go to the papyrus one because that's just another branch.
Yeah.
So basically,
You
what
want me to take this?
yeah, you take it.
Basically, I had, like I said, when we started coming up with these theories, we started linking a bunch of things together, and then something clicked in my mind. A few things that Papyrus himself says and does. A few things. The fact that Papyrus literally never gives up on you. He's always saying you can do better. He's always believing in you. But how does he know you can do better? How does he know that you can be this nice person and that killing everyone you can change and you can be good? Because he remembers each reset. Now that may be a big bloody leap. But trust me, I'll try my best to explain this to the best of my abilities. In the little, I'm not sure how to describe Easter egg, little side thing you can do, where the Sans pranks you across time and space.
Yeah.
And, in a darkened room on a treadmill, just running on a treadmill, and then out of nowhere, Papyrus walks up and he's all like, "It sounds pranking you across time and space."
So he is obviously aware of the resets, but he just chooses not to get involved in them. So he chooses to well, in fact, everyone is aware of the resets. It's just that many people tend to not be aware that it happens. You know, they see you as a familiar person, but they don't remember you pinpoint on. But because Sans and Papyrus are both brothers, and they have a connection with Gaster, who is now in the void, they obviously aren't affected by the resets. Well, Sans tends to take it a bit personally. We're showing obviously clear signs of not being happy and depressed. But other than that, he is just mainly, you know, he's just trying to avoid it all. So, but because he is aware of the resets, when you try and get into his room, you have to reset like 3 times, and that was so annoying to do because it's like, I'm gonna do all this all over again. I haven't even fought Asgore yet. Like, what the hell? Ugh. So yeah.
You have to read those times just to get into his room and just to find a fucking treadmill.
And that also, the lab in the back of the house. That's what.
With the cover back.
That's what started it. Yeah, I remember now. Oh my god. remember now. So basically, when we go into the lab,
That's a massive Earthbound fan.
I know which comic dub you're referencing there.
Ah,
Ugh.
I knew
Okay.
fans, or should I say, Ness.
Dude, I'm just a huge Earthbound fan. Like, what the hell? Okay. Ah, my legs! Okay, so basically what I came up with was I started this whole thing with the point of making from the lab. What? I can't English, okay? So basically, what I came up with is, so the photo album, because it goes in this order: photo album, badge, blueprints, and machine. So basically, the photo album, this is obviously linking to Gaster. So obviously we don't see Gaster, but we see, from what it says, we see Sans in the photographs with a bunch of people you don't recognise. The people you don't recognise could be, in theory, Gaster and his followers, because they have no trace whatsoever in the game.
Don't get me wrong, but isn't there a quote or line of text to go along with the picture saying "never forget"?
I think. Maybe. I don't know.
A picture of Sans and people you've never seen in the underground ever, with the lines "never forget." Unless he is linked in somehow with something who everyone's forgotten, something that he wants to keep memory of. Someone like Gaster, who, like what we could have established with this theory, could be, in a way, his father.
I'm just looking up a video now. You know, with all the text from the room, because I have been in his room, so I'm not exactly spoiling it for myself. But you unlock the door. Okay. Come on, hurry up. Look in the drawer. There's some kind of badge. Blueprints. You can't read the symbols they're written in. Come on, go in the first go in the first drawer. You've been in the second one. Go in the first one. Come on, woman. You're right. It says don't forget. It says that there's a card sticking out saying don't forget. You're right. You are right.
And,
You're correct.
Tell me again. The writing when it says "don't forget," is it in a different font? Remind me, because if I remember correctly, it's in Sans's font.
I think it's in Sans's font. Yeah, because it doesn't have any punctuation at the beginning. You know, like it doesn't have a capital letter, and Sans never speaks with a capital letter.
Yep.
Sans never speaks with a capital letter. We have noticed that within the game. It says it in Frisk's font, but in the end, it's written as if Sans was saying it. Like, he still uses apostrophes and everything, but he doesn't use capital letters, so it's definitely by Sans. So yeah, you're right on that point. I've never noticed that, because it never said it, saying a photo album with a bunch of people you don't recognise. So the people you don't recognise are Gaster's followers. So obviously, because Gaster fell into the void, he was erased from time and space. And because he was erased from time and space, Sans is the only one who is consciously aware that Gaster still exists and his followers. And if you think about it, if Alphys was somehow appointed the royal scientist, she must have been able to have worked with Gaster, because there's the determination extractor. Whilst yes, Alphys could use that invention to extract determination, hence the name determination extractor. Like, whilst whilst Alphys uses that to get samples of determination, Gaster must have been the one that has probably created it. Like the machine that's in the background, like the machine that's in the lab, the broken machine could be the original prototype for the determination extractor. But I don't know how to actually. I don't know how to explain it. So basically, the photo album, Gaster's followers and Gaster. The badge, I have an idea for that, but we'll get to that in a minute. But the blueprint says you can't understand the symbols they are written in. The symbols, the man who speaks in hands, hand symbols, letterboxes, all that. You don't understand it because it's in Wingdings. It's in Wingdings. WD Gaster. Wingdings Aster. Aster is the font that you see when you're running away from Undyne and you see Sans sleeping at his sentry station with little Z's going from his head. That is the font Aster, so he obviously has some relation. Probably a dad or an older brother. I don't know. But obviously it must have been like a dad or something, because, his creations. So the symbols on the blueprints are written in Wingdings.
Yeah, the entry in the lab. The entry in the true lab.
Yeah.
Dark, darker, darker still.
Dark, darker, yet darker. And then at the end of it, it says, "What do you two think?"
If that was written by Alphys, that wouldn't make sense, because the only other person she would have had connections with at that time would have either been Asgore or Gaster. But we've already established that Gaster was lost to the.
And plus, the actual entry itself is written in Wingdings, so we obviously know it's Gaster, and we can hear his voice as well with the font that's going on. It's a really weird voice. It gives me chills actually, because it's like, ugh. So basically,
if one of the people was Alphys, who would the other person be? It wouldn't make sense if one of those people was Alphys, because that'd leave a completely unknown person left to be established by I don't know who. But if it's his creations, Sans and Papyrus, that is two. Those are his two creations. That would fit that entry much more easily.
And plus, if he was talking about his followers, he would think, "What do you guys think? What do you lot think?" He would be establishing them as a group. What do you think? He wouldn't say, "What do you two?" He's being specific. Sans and Papyrus.
Exactly.
I'm enjoying this. How long have we been on stream now? Like about half an hour now we've been on stream.
Ooh, how's the viewer count going, dare I ask?
One person!
We have one whole people.
Oh,
Good day,
I'm happy. Oh my god, that's awful, I'm sorry. That's a bit better. Yeah,
Oh, that's my cat. Well, personally, I think it sounds like someone joking stepping on a cat, but, each their own.
Ah! We did have 2 people watching earlier, but now it's just the one.
Disappointing.
No, not really. I'm not that well known on Facebook. What? YouTube.
Life was 8 whole people. You know what I think we need to get our speculative juices flowing for the Undertale, hype.
Yeah.
We need some Megalovania. We need that copyrighted music, boy.
Do I want to get a copyright strike? I'll put the...
Yeah, let's read it. Well, it'd be a way to kickstart your new account.
Yeah, getting known for a copyright strike.
Exactly.
Stupid advert.
Fun fact, if you go down on the track by 0.5 times, then it completely voids the copyright, and allowed legally.
I would, but like I'm putting it on my phone.
Yes.
I can't hear you now. You're gonna have a bad time, kid!
Oh. I've just remembered something.
Oh, my legs! Shit.
Your idea about horror tale.
Yeah! Yeah! Oh my god, yes. I remember now. I remember! What's the purple soul? Yeah, what's the purple soul? What is the purple soul? No, the purple soul, perseverance. Okay, so my idea was that it obviously Horror Tale is obviously based after a neutral run, so nobody was set free, and Asgard died, so Undyne became king. I don't know how that works. Undyne became king supposedly. So
Just assume her.
queen, king, whatever. So basically, because it's after a neutral run, obviously a human hadn't fallen down for ages, and this is not based off of Frisk. This is obviously based off of the soul that had fallen down before the purple soul. Because if you have played the Horror Tale game, I think the soul is purple. I think. Let me just double check. I'm just double checking.
I think we all know which is the most canon Undertale game, though.
Well, yeah.
Undertale.
Yes! Oh my god, underpants for days.
And the most canon AU. PJ's kindergarten.
PJ!
PJ,
You sexy!
you sexy bastard!
Come on, I just need the colour of the soul.
Hey, I'm a guy and I'm more than willing to say he's suave as fuck.
Don't mind me, I'm just dying. I don't have air fever, so that's actually surprising. Considering most of my family has it. Horror Tale. Okay, come on. Yeah, purple. It's a purple soul, a violet soul. Purple is obviously violet. So violet is obviously a shade of purple. So yeah, it's a purple soul, the soul of perseverance. What is the what's the definition for perseverance? I don't even know that. I'm so thick. What's the definition for perseverance?
The definition of perseverance is never giving up and always trying your hardest to do shit.
Right. So basically, just keep looking forward and not letting anything get you down. A bit like determination then, but not so much. I should probably put this in full screen. Yeah, most likely. There we go. I'll wait until he's finished. Hello?
I have some news.
Okay.
Can you please not talk for like? Well, that's just made me look like an incredible bitch. Basically, what's gone on is my mum's come back. She wants to use a laptop, so I'm gonna have to hang up and like FaceTime me or something, or try and get Skype on my phone and mute
Yeah,
on
just get
that.
Skype on your phone. So I'll take it from here. So yeah, it's like he's gonna need to go. So I'll have to quickly open up my camera and all that and record it like that. Because it's quite stupid. Because I should really be recording it from a camera, but you know how streaming works.
I'll call you back as soon as I've sorted it out. Yeah.
Yep, that's cool.
Bye. In a bit.
All right, in a bit. Ow. Yeah. Sorry about that. That wasn't meant to happen. So I'll just quickly open up my camera. I'm not gonna like do anything fancy or anything. So you can actually hear me properly now. Like, sounds bad, I know, but you know. So hopefully this should be all right. I don't know. Oh yeah, hi. Can I put it in like full screen or is it just square screen? Ah, this is weird having two desktops. Sorry. Ugh, this is not going well. Oh, that's a bit better. Hi, it's me. Is this the camera? Yeah. I was just checking the camera because you know my laptop screws up most of the time. Okay, so basically, the theory that we came up with was the relation with Undertale. So basically, because that the soul is purple, it's obviously happened before before Kara has fallen down. So it would have gone into a state of psychosis and everything. So basically, what we thought is that because of the neutral run that happened, everybody lost hope because it was so long since a human soul had fallen down. So basically, what is happening is is that it's I'm trying to think. I'm sorry. Is that because it's going to such psychosis, all that they think about is just murdering. That is all they think about. So because of this, everybody just loses it. They completely lose it. And then the soul of perseverance falls down. So basically, because of perseverance, it can affect quite a lot of people, like in a very good way. So what it does is, it because of perseverance, it makes other people persevered as well. They persevere as well. Oh, I'm so sorry. And because of the perseverance, they can somehow change it. So it's a little bit like determination, but not as strong. So because of Flowey, the one-eyed thing, because of Flowey, they their determination, well, not determination, perseverance. So their perseverance can give them some form of determination. So they have the slightest ability to reset. I don't understand why Flowey didn't reset before, but you know, oh well. So basically, what happened is the human fell down. Toriel tried to take care of them, obviously failed. They wanted to leave, and then obviously Sans comes along as well as Papyrus. If you have seen, you'll see through the comic that they go through the ruins. They try to get through the ruins, and their name is Alexandria. I think. And then after they leave the ruins, there is a game where you can play. I don't know, like I haven't read the full comic. I've only read that bit, but the comic shows saying that you have to try and guide the human through Snowdin. So since you are trying to guide the human through Snowdin, oh, I'm sorry, I'm tired. I'm just tired more than anything. So since that you're trying to guide the human through Snowdin, we don't know if they actually make it past Snowdin or not, because the game ends with the game ends with the human being snatched up by Papyrus, not to be eaten, by just to do the puzzles. And it's like, I don't even know. I don't know. I've only like watched, like read that bit of the comic. Oh my god, there's a fly here. Me. That's gonna bug me. That's gonna bug me. Yeah, I'm bad, I know. So yeah, because of the Horror Tale reference, I think that Horror Tale is actually a canon thing. I know it's just another AU, but I can see how it would fit. So yeah, and also to go on with the resets as well. Like continuing our point from earlier from the resets. Can't even think. Because of what went on with the resets. Obviously, I'm sorry. Ugh. Obviously, because of what went on with the resets, I can't even think. So, like, yeah, Sans being fully aware of the resets as well as Papyrus, but everyone, like, it's kind of weird because everybody's aware of the resets, but not aware at the same time. It's like they recognize the human, but they don't recognize them. You know, they can't remember them. So basically, what happens is, because Sans is aware of the resets, they choose to judge you. They judge you based on your actions and how you do things. I have to do like a violin video and stuff, like, you know, just different videos going on in the future. Sorry, but yeah. That's what we came up with so far on that theory, on that speculation. I don't even know. I can't even continue this. I can't. I physically can't continue this because it's like I don't have my friend around, so we can't exactly remember these theories. I can't remember these theories. Another one. You know how Kara manipulates Flowey? No. You know how Kara manipulates Frisk? Well, I feel the same with like Asriel and Flowey. Like they're obviously the same person, but it's like I feel like Flowey is more of a demon than a good person. So basically, let's do this in the views of a pacifist run. So in the views of a pacifist run, the only time that you see Flowey being Flowey is before the fight with, Asriel being Asriel. Sorry, is the fight before Asriel, so before he goes, it's me, Asriel Dreamer, and then after the fight with Asriel. So we see that because then he turns back into the baby goat like he normally is. Cute little baby goat. And like we I'm tired, I'm sorry. It's like we see him, what's the word? We see him being genuine, like saying, I know you're not Kara, you're Frisker, that's a nice name. So we see him, Frisk. We see him being genuinely kind to Frisk, and then we hug Asriel, obviously. Because who doesn't love the little goat baby? And basically, I apologise for that. But what happens is so yeah, that's the basic path for the thingy pacifist run. So basically now we're going to go into the genocide run. Well, now I'm going to go into the genocide run because my friend in here. So we're going to go into the genocide run now, which the only time you see Flowey physically aware as Asriel is when Kara is pulling that creepy face. And the only time we see Asriel as Asriel in the genocide run is when he says, please don't kill me, and it's in his voice as well. That voice. And it's really chilling to know that it's like that. It's so weird and chilling, and I don't like it. I physically don't like it because it's like, why why would something as extensive as a nearly full genocide, well, as a full genocide, take just for that to happen? It's really, really weird and creepy. I don't really understand it. Well, to an extent I understand it, but not to a large extent. So, yeah, that's what I think of it. That's why I think, like, Flowey is being tormented. Well, Flowey is tormenting Asriel. Like, how Kara torments Frisk. Yeah, like, that's pretty much all we came up with as well. So, I'm gonna, like, have to end the stream because I want to, like, get a shower and everything, and it's really late. Like, I want to get a shower and, you know, I just want to probably go to bed as well after I get something else to eat. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry that this isn't as long as how I would normally have it. Like, I'd normally have it really long, but at the minute it's like I don't know what else to talk about. So I apologize for that. I'm really tired as well. Because like, I'm pretty much all theoried out now, so until I can think of something else, that's literally it for now. There'll obviously be like more live streams, you know, some by myself, some with my friend. I'll do some art live streams as well. I will be posting videos soon, do not worry. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this. I really, really hope you enjoyed this. Like, you know, just like a little treat to celebrate, you know. Gas222 live stream. Yay! Yay! Thumbs up! So, yeah, I'm gonna be ending the live stream here. Thank you so much for watching, if you did watch. I hope that you really enjoyed these theories and hope you take them into consideration yourself. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream, get something to eat, possibly go to bed because I got an exam on Monday. I'm so tired, it's unbelievable. Ugh. So yeah, it's been really fun doing a video as Gats222. Yeah, so should see you again in my next live stream or my next video maybe, hopefully. And yeah, see you later. Hope you really enjoyed this because I had fun doing this. It's been a while since I've done a YouTube video. I've enjoyed this, but hopefully I should have a desk by then. Hopefully. Should hopefully have a desk by my next live stream. So yeah. Bye bye. Boom. Is it still going? I hope not. I hope it's not still going. It's still, I'm sorry.